Yo, 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 what the deals? What is up? All right, who we got? Kalia, what up? Oh, we got the ladies of the community. We got the ladies of the KO community representing. D Wayne, what up? Yayan, I don't know. Is that supposed to be Lincoln's wife? I don't know who that is. Yayan, what up? I am not hyped for the Usyk rematch at all. I am. I am. Because he proved to us that he has the power to turn that fight around. You want me to whoop Dubois for that low blow shit? You kidding? That was a legal punch. It was a legal punch. What's up, Iraq? Usyk did enough. T.O. female, a clown. What T.O. do? You know, I just realized that they had I think it was today, they had the Zepeda and Berlanga and Shakur fucking pressers in New York. I don't know what's going on, but nobody's fucking telling me about these. I never even applied to it. I might have got approved, but I didn't even know about the shit to apply to it. There's a couple dudes I know who do media, and like I've been hitting them up. I keep trying to tell them to forward me, but they just, I guess they don't give a shit. Like, how do I know so I can apply to these? I would have gone to that shit today. I went back to Roy Jones. I was starting to miss it. What you mean? Going to ask? Are you going to apply? Yeah, of course. You kidding? This shit's right here in Queens. So today, kind of cool. Shaq, I sent Shaq that video. Did you guys see the video I did of Turkey El Sheik video? Did you guys peep it? So I sent Shaq that video, and I go, yo, I'll show you guys. Where is it? There it is. All right. So I sent him the video, right? And I go, Shaq, right? There's a video. I go, yo, can you forward this to Turkey, please? Hopefully he'll notice my skills. So he sends me a screenshot of him sending to Turkey. We need to hire him, brother. He's my guy. About me. That's directly to Turkey. So he reached out to Turkey, forwarded my video to him directly, and said, let's hire me. Now, I don't know how much more of a fucking referral, of a push you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much more can you get? Put me on. I want to be down like Brandy. What up, David Garcia? Justin Robles, what up, my brother? Who blocked your boy Josue? Nobody. Why would anybody block Josue? Nah, nobody blocked him. He's dope. Why would anybody block him? Brick City, God bless. Word up. Bulgarian Joe. Yo, so I dropped, did you guys see the video? So I dropped the Turkey video and I dropped the exclusive music video to the Marco boxing theme song. It has been Drizopped. Drizopped. You guys want me to rock it? We'll rock with it. You don't want me to rock with it? We won't rock with it. I'm just saying. The shit's been drizzied. I'm even like, I'm fantasizing. I'm like, you know, when you get a call and it's nobody's number that you have saved, and it'll just say where it's coming from. It'll be like Detroit, and then I'm waiting for some shit to be like Saudi Arabia. And I'll be like, oh, you know. Shaq is one of those people nah, man, for real. For real. That's dope. Marco, get ready. They're gonna be banned. I hope so. I popped out the Turkey video was dope. Did you guys see it? Like, yeah, you know, I was you know, as you guys would say, glazing. But the difference with me, which is I don't mind glazing, is if I believe every word of it, which I did. That's okay to me if I'm complimenting somebody, as long as I believe every word of it. And I do. Everything I said in that video, I believe. Shaq accidentally sent Turkey the song you did with Picky. No, And that's funny, but in the screenshot, you actually see he sent him the video I made of him. What are your thoughts on that tennis stadium for boxing? The area's popping. They're doing it at not the tennis stadium. That's Arthur Ashe. They're doing it at the Louis Armstrong. It's right next to it though. Similar but different. That area is not popping. It's Queens. It's near where the Mets are. So kind of like most places in the middle America, in New York, this part of Queens is very different. There's nothing there but highways, right? There's a big park, grass. There's like an airport. This isn't typical New York City. Queens is different. So it's not what you think. This is more laid out like how how the Meadowlands in Jersey is, or how it's not like that. It's not a poppin' area. I'll put it this way, you don't walk around that area. There's not mad people walking with stores, nothing. All you have is those few. It's a park, it's grass, and it's a couple fucking arenas. So it's very different. But the fact that it's in New York, but hey, you kind of have to. I mean, I guess. I definitely did it to be noticed, but I mean all of it. So that's the important part to me. Sand sanitizer. Okay, the turkey video. What if Turkey hire you but don't necessarily need the videos? What do you mean? If he's hiring me, he'll hire me for something that he necessarily needs. I could be a commentator. You know how many different people he uses? And you ever see those ring interviews? It'll be dudes you never heard of, just interviewing, randomly Crawford or whatever. In New York, I could be his New York correspondent. I'll do whatever is needed. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's needed. Tomorrow, Knicks game, Marco, if your team win tomorrow, might be Nah, it won't be no pandemonium. You kidding? It won't be pandemonium until they win a championship. You have to understand something. I grew up watching the Knicks. We've come close. Nah, the championship is when there'll be pandemonium. And I'm not even sure it's going to be negative. I think it'll be positive. I think we're going to all rejoice. I'll be out there. I'll be rejoicing. I'll be rejoicing. I will be rejoicing like an architect. Get it? Joists that go into buildings. Architect. He writes where the joists should go. Whatever. Yeah, nah, people don't realize it. People think all of New York is like that, and it's not. Manhattan's like that. Parts of Brooklyn only, not that much. Parts of Queens only. Astoria, not that much. None of the Bronx. A little bit of the Bronx, but none of it's nice. None of Staten Island. So, it's that's what I'm saying. People think all in New York City. It's not like that at all. Because think about it. If you have the space to put a theater that big, there's only one theater that big in New York City. That's the Garden. And if anybody's been there, that shit takes up a whole avenue, like huge. The Garden's the only theater I could think of, big 20,000 plus theater or whatever, where you go outside and the city's there. The only one. Everything else is just like the rest of the fucking country. Desolate, because you need tons of open lands to have big structures, big venues like that. Yup, since said before I was born. I don't know who Trae Young is. See the dude on the Celtics who just got hurt? And don't forget, I just got back to basketball like last year. So I know all the Knicks players, most of them, but so I think that's the dude who just got hurt, right? Hope Turkey doesn't have you covering cricket. The fuck? People going? What? Let's hope he doesn't hit up Murr and confuse you. Why is it down to 4 people? What the fuck is going on? Since I was 29. You're just mad because you never saw a Pacer game in your life because it would take you 7 weeks to walk from the boondocks where you live, and you'd have to jump on the back of a camel, you'd have to use a scooter, you'd have to swim, use a boat, and finish off with an airplane. Then you could finally get to like the main city in Indianapolis. You've never even been there, so that's why you're mad. You live like Rocky, where Rocky was training in Rocky IV against Drago. That's how you live. No, that was Jason Tatum. Oh. I love Channing Tatum. Trae Young messed the Knicks up a couple years back when he hated by NY. Oh, so why are we bringing him up now? He's a star player for Atlanta Hawks, and every time in the playoffs, your team plays. Oh, so he just has our number, kind of like I grew up watching Jordan do that. The only good thing was Jordan did that with everybody, but he exceptionally Cooked us nice, slow roast. Smoked us too. It was a nice smoky cooking. Johnny and Ness shows popping. LOL. Joking. I don't know. I invited Johnny actually. See if he comes in. He hasn't even seen it yet, so maybe he's on his own live. I don't know. Danny Garcia got a new song called Honey Pack. Yeah, I saw that. Crazy enough, I never been to a Notre Dame game. Me neither. What's Fort Wayne like? Yeah, what's Fort Wayne like? Yayan. Yes, you are. Come on. Told you I met three people from Fort Wayne. Two of them were such gossipy, like small town, small-minded fucks. Couldn't stand them. Like wanted to talk shit about it. All they did was watch soap operas all day, and then, ugh. Then the other one was a rich boy whose father was like the mayor of Fort Wayne or the governor or some shit. He was this rich boy who just banged hookers all day long. What do you think about Pacquiao being ranked number 5 by the WBC? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. But he is one of the greatest fighters to ever live, so maybe he gets a little leeway for that. Yeah, word. Y'all know what Notre Dame is, right? The prestigious college. Man, I used to go there and bend a whole bunch of bitches south. They'd be bended southbound. Bam, bam, bam. All right, sorry. Watching that Berlanga. Remember, he was like, bam, bam. I think he did that today. The press conference started like air humping again. You can't air guitar hump. I knew a baddie from Fort Wayne could suck a. You've already said that one. No, I remember you said that. You use that exact simile. Or that would be a metaphor. Garcia, that's your cousin. Damn. Why is there only 6 people in here? We had 100 2 days ago. We had like 40, 50 last night. Why is there only 6 people in here? What the fuck is going on? Is my arch nemesis live? Is that what it is? Because the alert went out. I mean, I got the shit. You would love it in Elkhart. Sounds like my last name. Nah, you didn't say that. You said the garden host thing. I'm pretty sure. I mean, and if you didn't say it, that's kind of a commonly used one to talk about sucking shit. So maybe I heard it somewhere else. But I've heard that before for sure. Schmoove. I don't get upset. I kick a hole in the speaker, put a plug, then I jet. Oh, they're both. I'm telling you, if Johnny is taking my viewers, then I'm doing something wrong. Because I paved the way for him slightly. I don't know about paved the way, but I got him viewers. And if he's taking my viewers, then man, I guess I gotta. What's he have? He probably interviewing somebody? What's going on? Ness, I understand. You like white women, don't you? What up? Marco, did you see Tio? No, what happened? Show me put the link in, David. Let's peep it. Why is Manny still fighting anyway? He's too old for his. It's a great question. Trying to make legacy. Unlike Floyd, who is allegedly, possibly fighting for money, and maybe just because he misses the spotlight, Pacquiao at least is trying to make a legacy, fighting a world champion for a belt. TBV and Johnny both got less viewers than usual. Nothing personal, Marco. Man, Marco, did you hear about TB? Nah, I didn't hear anything. What happened? I hope Manny makes. I didn't go live earlier. I did briefly, but I had to get off. I hope Manny makes you guys each. I hope Manny wins, Mo. I'm gonna go 60-40 Barrios. I give Manny 40% though. That's almost a half 50-50. So he's just too old, and Barrios, more importantly, is so tall. I think he might be able to keep Pacquiao away. So Tio got kicked out. What? Why? He cooked them? What you mean he cooked them? Like joking around, or really got pissed at him? He deleted it, but he said they don't want him. It's okay. He's not flat-footed fighter like him. Wait, what? Can somebody show me? That's got them for calling him crackhead on your crackhead. When did we call him a crackhead? Oh, so he watches my show? Well, that's nice. About fucking time. They didn't call him a crackhead on my show. I don't remember that. I love Manny. I have him above Floyd, but I don't want to get him injured. No, I don't have him above Floyd. I mean, especially since Floyd beat him. Here goes this drama shit, bro. We don't care. Nah, I'm actually curious because Johnny comes on here all the time. I mean, I'm sure he'll tell me. Yeah, who's he interviewing? He yelled, like seriously or just joking? Man, this girl's that's gross. Oh, because they cooked round one of him. He got mad? Who the fuck is he? This was what I was trying to tell him when we were talking. Like, you need to apologize. You need to do. It's like, you're not my fucking daddy. Like, we could do what we want. Who the fuck is he to tell them what to say and what to do on a different platform, even? Even on his platform. It's like, fuck you. Like, I'll do what I want. Like, I'm not going to be disrespectful. But, like, you don't. But on a different platform, he's telling them what they can say? Okay. I mean, maybe that's not, maybe you guys are, there's a problem. You guys come in here and say shit, and that's not really what happened. So you guys could be just exaggerating what happened. Who do we call crack? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. You just said crackhead. Now you're saying TBV had an 8-hour long show today about the drama between Tone and Johnny with that TOC. Really? Well, there's nothing else to talk about. They must have brought me up quite a bit, right? Because it was on my show. Appreciate you, Mamoon. Which one? The turkey one or the fucking hip hop song? With their drum. That said, Johnny, you a 50-year-old man. Why are you not telling Two Tone to stop? What? Was he joking, like playful, or was he really trying to talk down on him? Tio having what'd he do? Can somebody please show me, give me the link of what Tio's doing? Give me some link, something. I'd love to see what he's doing. He's exaggerating. I believe you. So what happened then, Mo? Talk to me. I'm also waiting for Johnny to come in. Once he's done with his live, he'll come in. They play the hip hop song, one of the chat. It was so good. Both played. Appreciate you. I don't believe that. Ness said Johnny and Tone plus the community were bullying round one, and the chat called out Ness for bullying you. He didn't bully me because I fucking left. Well, he kicked me off, but I didn't want to come back after. I didn't do what he tells me to do. I feel like it's only bullying if the person like cringes to it. I never did that. He deleted. Okay, what did he say though? Well, fucking give me a verbatim or whatever, a mental snapshot of what you remember him saying. He was yelling at Johnny. We'll find out. We'll find out when Johnny comes in. I'm gonna text Johnny. Jump in when you're ready. Papi Chulo. Chula. Now he thinks I'm calling him a bitch, which I'm not trying to do. Chulo. There we go. See that? An O and an A. It goes from being a compliment to an insult. Hey, Papi Chulo. Hey, yo, what's up, Papi Chulo? Or what's up, Papi Chula? See? Different. And then Ness was chastising his community for making jokes about round one. Tone and Johnny were defending themselves. Chicago, we all know that you try and stir the pot. Come on. Sometimes you get somebody who bites who doesn't know you, but we all know you. There's nobody in here new who doesn't know you who's going to start going back and forth with you. MF's getting abused at TBV. I was there in the chat. Even callers were saying Ness had double standards. Of course he does. Of course they probably brought me up a lot, right? I told you he said Canelo team don't want him. It's okay. He's a great boxer and not flat-footed like Canelo. So how's that a Ryan Garcia level crash out then? Oh, Alberto. And then the N word stuff, dude losing. What? Right, because you said the N word. Or liquor. Either that or liquor. Liqueur. Word life, baby, baby. We'll get Johnny on here. He'll tell me. He'll tell me. They didn't bring you up that much. Oh, I'm surprised. I thought because it happened on my show. It was more about Tone and Johnny's extracurricular activities. Did he tell them that they can't be doing that stuff? Like, was he trying to like tell them what to do? Not on his platform. So it was 8 hours long. You're on your own. 8 hours long. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Had a long day, people. Ness seemed more annoyed they aired it out in public instead of private. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Oh, because that's what I made him do with me? What? This motherfucker didn't want to talk to me at all until I had to hit him up again. He did that shit, but what do you? I mean, he did talk to me finally, but I had to hit him up like twice. And he does shit in public all the time. I've never even had, I've never had one conversation with Ness in private except that one. Hold up, wait a minute. Well, he said he does his an hour before me, so I don't know. And you know what? And you know what? I think it's kind of pathetic for me that the dude who has way less experience and viewers than me, who I brought on, gets more views than me. Like, I'm happy for him, but Jesus Christ, that's sad for me. Oh, well. That's funny. Airing it out in private. It's like, if I wouldn't have pushed for that, it would have never happened. Like, goofy. But who knows? Maybe it would. I don't know. Who knows, actually? I don't give a shit about all that. Maybe it's the time. What you mean the time? Nah, I mean Johnny shouldn't be live, right? He says he goes live from like 9 to 10 or whatever. But maybe his goes longer. I think Ness is just mad that they made it his problem, so now he has to. How is it his problem? What's his problem? He fucking argues and kicks off people all the time. Like, all the time. How? I don't get it. Johnny is super charming. Marco, don't be a Debbie Downer. You can Debbie go downer on something. I'll give you something to go downer on. Remember your morning lives were lit. Mine? Morning? I never did morning lives. I guess for you it's the morning. For me it'd be like 2 p.m. Because of community in the chat, Discord calls, we're talking about. Oh, because he never does that. Because there's never drama. First off, you kind of need that anyway because there's nothing going on in boxing much. But you kidding? They do that shit all the time. All the time. Drama all the time. I haven't been there, but people tell, CYP this and the twins this. It's like, oh my goodness. But that, I guess, brings him money because it pumps up border wars, so it's okay. That's what I would assume. But who the fuck knows? Still doing the 11s. Yeah, for people like you, maybe. Yeah, okay. Okay. Because he's such a sensitive, caring, altruistic, non-selfish guy. Come on. E-Rock, I'm trying to get these dudes to tell me what he said, and all they're saying is he goes, "Oh, I'm not a flat-footed fighter, so that's why they got rid of me." If that's all he said, that's not that bad. It's shitting on Canelo a little bit, but it's not that bad. Vlog, I need that 20-piece, bro. So he's grown man that wears diapers. Word. Tell me what. Yo, I think I'm just gonna. And CJ hasn't been around lately. Hope he's okay. Or his mom, maybe he's dealing with. He's going for Crawford now to beat Canelo. He's going, or he thinks that's going to happen. Rooting for and thinking, and who you want to win and who you think will win can be different sometimes. Shitting on Canelo's bad. Not if they just threw you out of his camp. He stirs the pot. He's not dumb enough to stir the pot of somebody that can help him. But now when he knows that the person doesn't, why'd they kick him out? Yeah, I think 2028 might be good. Why did they kick Tiafimo out? Somebody said he did coke on camera. I don't fucking know. Like I said, I've not watched 1 second of TVV since I've not been on there. Tio said he's rooting for Crawford. You tell him, vlogs. You with the ops. What up, MP? Ow, ow. Canelo kicked him out because of the racist. Oh, is that a fact? The fuck out of here. $20 is for you. You got to be fucking kidding me. He got Crawford beating his ass. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think anybody will beat anybody's ass. I think it'll be a close-ish. By the way by the time that fight is done, I think it'll be close-ish. Even if somebody, not close-ish, not dominant. Somebody might nobody's gonna get their ass beat. Let's put it that way. Bad for. Canelo has a really bad injury. Bet big on Crawford. What's his injury? Talk to me. I agree with Chicago. You trying to get me to send you money? Are you nuts? If he wants to send you money, which he doesn't, because then he'll send it to you directly. What's wrong with you? Now he was cooking me today. Well, they just told me he didn't say anything about me, really. So go figure. Oh, yeah, you made a joke saying this is for a bump. He was fucking joking. You got to be joking. Logistical and time constraints, as well as perceived lack of focus on his part. I didn't know. So logistical and time constraints. So you won't have time, and he doesn't seem focused. So Tito doesn't seem focused? Huh. I lied about what fight? I lied about what? What did I lie about? Who cares if I have no box rec? That's not cooking me. That was a joke when I was still there. Guess what I have? Which nobody has, especially not him. Video footage of a pro fight. 2 different, actually. I've recently found a video of one of my smokers when I've dropped this dude. But he's been doing that for a while. Shoulder injury. Shoulder, is that why? What up, RL? Shoulder, is that why he wasn't throwing much against Bivol? Oh, Jesus. The timing of the camp didn't align with Lopez's schedule. That's fine. There were some reports Lopez has warned him about making racial comments. So there's some reports. That's not a fact. Yeah, he's wild. Alberto's crazy. I thought he was joking, but he's serious. I'll do it in a little bit. Alberto, tell your dad Chicago to send you. Where? Skid Row? He was in Skid Row? Alberto's wild. You already gave him his allowance. So you got to punish him if he's asking for more. You can't. Kid can't be coming at his face like that. Chicago, take care of it. You got to raise your son a little better. Told you before the skull fight, Canelo would look bad because of that injury, and you shrugged me off. I don't think Canelo looked bad. I don't remember shrugging you off, but if I did, good, because I don't think he looked bad against Skull. I'm saying. I'm disrespectful. You disrespectful. Trying to get people to send you money. What's wrong with you? You said you never know what's going on, and you'd be on there doing the mannequin. That's actually kind of funny. The mannequin challenge. Yeah, because he never shuts the fuck up, for starters. And secondly, it's all of his callers calling in, but that's funny. Mannequin. Is that a real thing, or he just made that up? That's funny. Mannequin challenge. Knee problems? He threw 9 punches because the dude was running from him. What? You're trying to blame him? You gotta be joking. Every fighter at the level has a chronic injury, bad hand, knee, shoulder. Everyone? I don't know about everyone. I don't know. I think Chicago would get the wrench. T.O. versus Boots is happening. Prove it. Prove it, David. Prove it. The fight was boring, but I don't think Canelo looked that bad. It's not his fault that he looked bad because the dude was fucking running. Who wins, Amy? T.O. is the bravest active fight. Oh my goodness. Iraq, you know what kind of pizza to order low? You know what kind of pizza to order low? Iraq, tell Low what kind of pizza you're going to have delivered to his house. He lives in Chelsea. I'll give you the address. What kind of pizza? Marco, the ones that don't are just hiding it. I don't know what that's referring to because I forgot what I said before. Oh, the injuries. Nah, not everyone. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Not everybody has an injury. Minor aches and pains, different than an injury. Shit, like I've had shit, but once you get warmed up, it doesn't affect your performance. So if you're talking about that, yeah, everybody at that level might have something, but we're talking about performance affecting. T.O. versus Boots not happening. I mean, I don't think that's a good fight for T.O. But T.O.'s, you got to give T.O. props, though. He's trying to take on all challengers. You know what I'm saying? All challengers. But I mean, at the elite level, that they still perform is a testament to their greatness. Or you seen Shiraz call Berlanga sausage? Nah, Shiraz is British, right? He's British, right? He's British. He's British. He's a British. He's a British. He's a British. Haney versus Garcia rematch. Who wins? If they both fight the way they both just fought, they both lose. I'll give Haney the victory if Ryan doesn't throw punches. But, you know, T.O. just wants some money. He already lost. He didn't care. I'll take 2 versus Rolly. Berlanga gonna stuff Shiraz's mouth. Ew. I believe T.O. I could see him putting up a good fight and losing. Ayo, if T.O. can do it, then so can I. Chump. T.O. clout chasing off Boots' name. Nah, I don't know about that. Maybe clout, but not because T.O. is more popular than Boots. Maybe the fact that people know that he's trying to fight a naturally bigger, younger, stronger guy. Clout that way. Like he has balls. T.O. has a great shot at beating Boots. Ryan wins. Word. Shakur way better than Haney. True that. You seen Liver King? Nah, what the fuck is that? Bumlanga. 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 Damn. Word life. Too small. Where's CJ? I miss him. We haven't seen mad regulars. Jersey Bob, the guy Joe. Like mad people have not been around. Too bad. Too bad. You gotta ask me. This shit's too bad. You know? It's too fucking bad. You gotta ask me. Have you guys seen both the videos I dropped today? The music video to my theme song and then my Turkey Al Sheik video. Have you guys seen it? How a dude not even in chat got y'all talking about him. Yeah. Yeah, which is true because you can't even get people like hitting him because he gives a reaction. Right? My son's the same way. I'm trying to teach my son that, but he's not even in here to give a reaction. So what's the point? What's the point of fucking with him if he's not even in here to give that reaction that you so much thirst for? Let me see. This is a knockdown. Watch after I drop him. Watch my little celebratory dance. You guys saw that? I was feeling myself. Feeling myself. Easy twerk. Bird, are you scared to show yourself? That's true. I did the Keyshawn. Keyshawn did that? The truth is, what I did is I kind of just ripped off. TV had no color. Shut up. I ripped off of Prince Nassim, like a pelvis kind of hand up and did and I was trying to do that, but I was walking into the neutral corner while I was doing it, so it turned into a little shimmy. I don't even know what that was. It was back in the day. Damn, what happened? Just got 10 people dropped off. What's the dilly? What the deal? Where'd everybody go? Did you guys see the videos? Because I want to play them. Would you prefer to see? I am old. I know, Chicago. You're barely younger than me. Why do you feel bad for him? Would you guys rather see the official music video for the Marco Boxing theme song or the Turkey Al Sheik video? Talk to me. Which one? Or neither. Yeah, Yayins, I haven't talking. What the hell's going on here? There's mad people we haven't seen. What is this shit? Yeah, look, he did the same. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, similar, but not the same. Alberto is AI. Clarissa, that's something you would have said, but E-Rock beat you. Alberto's AI. That would be crazy if he really is. Wouldn't that be wild? He did send me 2 super chats. They were like 7 cents each, but he sent them. Can AI? I guess AI could send super chats, right? Think you tough from being Chicago bum? Uh-oh. You know he's just trying to rally you up, E-Rock. Please. Yeah, Shane's not in here. Fred, you in here? Fred might be listening. You in here, Fred? Just hit me with a yes. Real quick, anybody in here who hasn't talked, because, whatever, I'm in the background, you're doing something, but is a regular, please just say, I'm here right now. And you don't have to keep going. I'm just curious. How many of you are in here that are regulars that just aren't talking because for whatever plethora of reasons? All right, Hitman rival, but you might have just come in. Who's been in here? Southpaw is your boyfriend. Does he still does shit, right? Southpaw still does content. CJ must have met a white girl today. Jersey Bob and Robin S. Scudo never sent you shit. Robin who? Scuco? Oh, you mean Rob? Jersey Bob. No, I don't think Jersey Bob did send me. Oh, where's Attorney Bailey been? There's another one. We're missing some keystones of this community. Where's everybody at? And look, nobody's even saying, yeah, me. There's some weird shit going on lately. There's some weird shit going on lately, people. Calico. That's it. Rob Calico. Which is not. That's an Italian name. I thought he was some Italian dude from Queens. Oh, you think it's the NBA? That might make sense because I think if you quizzed all boxing fans, what do you think is the number one sport that they would all have in common more than anything else? You think it'd be basketball? I think it would be. I do. I think because boxing is more of a hood sport, and so is basketball. From my experience growing up in the hood, that's what I think. Not that I think. I know boxing is more of a hood sport because I grew up in it. Basketball, I think so too. Nuggets Thunder game. You only value those who super chat H? Like Haran? Nobody sends me no damn Haran. Yeah, lower views. Yeah. What's wild? That's not what? That the hood boxing is more of like people from the hood. I'm talking about people who play it. People who play it. Boxing. People who box mostly are from the hood. People who play basketball, no, they're not. I'm talking about play it with boxing. I believe growing up, 90% of the dudes in my gym were from the hood. Oh, basketball, different. That's different. So I guess then it wouldn't have anything to do with one another then, right? Yeah, basketball is not a hood sport, I guess. Not at all, really. But boxing is for sure. So what sport do you guys think would be most in common? If what boxing fans, what's the number two sport you think? I think it's basketball for some reason. The Rucker is in the hood. Like in the Bronx, in the fucking hood. I mean, do you think basketball's like the majority of people who play basketball come from the hood? I feel like they probably do. Right? Even the fucking everybody. Like the rednecks, like that redneck is a hood. It's a different kind of hood, but it's a hood, right? Or no, I guess not. I don't fucking know. Soccer, nah. Hell no. From Queens, he learned to bob and weave. He lumped up an old man for touching his coffee. What? She said, hold that. She's funny. Mark, I give you my time. That's more valuable than money. Oh, really? Okay. 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 I'll give you something too when I see you. Thank you, Marco, for helping me pass the time at work. You working right now? My man, Mo. You know what my wife said, Mo, the other day? She said she was feeling really upset. She had some personal shit going on. And then when you said to me, like, oh, it'll be okay, she was thinking to herself, she wanted a sign from, like, God. She's religious. Not, like, mad really, but that thing is going to be okay because she's having gone through some personal family shit, right? And then when you said that, because then I go, wait, you talking about me? I'm like, yeah, my wife's upset. She looked over, like, and she took that as the sign that she was asking for, that things are going to be okay. Are you just powerfully observant? Or was it a sign? Maybe both. Who knows? Who knows? 12. Oh, you're shitting on me now? Okay. I'm about to start work, and we can't all have mom and pop's garage like Chicago. Chill out. Well, he's. What's up, Ray? Appreciate you. That was a sign? Hmm. Yeah. Well, hopefully. Drink some water for. Well, you blocked him. You blocked him. You could have blocked Alberto too if you'd like. I have very similar sensibilities. I have very similar sensibilities. Similar to what? I think, oh, it was a sign and I'm wishing you. Oh, thanks, man. Okay. Well, good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Mamoon. Wait, what is that? Eon, salute. Is that an ant? Is that supposed to be uncle? Why are you saying salute ant? Explain to me what the fuck that means. AB, matter of fact, AB, now that you bring it up, I haven't seen you talk in a while. Today you did, but like you've been in, but you haven't been really um engaging. Yeah, I'm not annoyed or anything. Like you're busy, whatever. I'm just saying I haven't seen you actually talk. I guess Johnny ain't coming in. Is Johnny still alive? Unk still beefing with Ness for the last decade. Who? Salute shit and salute Yayan. Why is this okay? I'm looking at this icons. There's a salute, there's an ant, and there's a pile of shit coming up. Or what could be soft serve, chocolate soft serve. What's happening? I'm not beefing with him at all. This isn't beef. This is him annoying me a little, but it's not beef. Okay, so it's not just me. Why are there ants there and a pile of shit? Very confused. Damn, the Thunder getting stomped out. Just like the Knicks got fucking stomped out. Ugh. And somebody who gave it away, somebody in the chat gave it away. Like, oh, I guess it'll be Knicks in 6. I'm like, fuck. We got to go to the finals. People don't understand. We're happy, but we're not happy here. Like, we've had many years of this where they're even favored to win. We're not going to be happy until, like, I'm not going to be amped until they're up like 3-0 or 3-1 in the finals. Because this shit. All right. Thank you, Malone. The only thing he beefing with is. Okay, I don't get this. Monkey, the only thing he beefing with is geese, crocodiles, cookies, pictures, and skateboards. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. But Mamoon, thank you. I must have forgot. You guys want me to play the video? Damn, I am down to 12 views now. 13, but Yeah, this more. I went on this afternoon briefly at something, then I had to do something, but it was dead too. Nothing. Play that shit. Which one you want to? You want to see the turkey video, or you want to see the official music video for the song? Which one? Talk to me. Talk to me. Which one? Talk to me. Talk to me. Official music video? All right, let's do the music video. Let's do the music video. Why is it not popping up? It's so annoying. You ever search and then it doesn't pop up? There it is. All right, we ready? We ready? Music video. Video. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Yo, it's Marco Boxing from the city that birthed champions. Let's break it down. Born in the Bronx, heart of the flame. Marco Boxing, yeah, remember the name. Uptown kid with a southpaw swing, breaking down fights like he analyzing kings. From Tyson's jab to Ali's rope-a-dope, he gives you history with every quote. Raised on the streets where legends train, now he brings that knowledge straight to your brain. Fought from Brooklyn to Queens, Staten to the Heights, Marco breaking down all them classic fights. Manhattan moves, BX pride, repping all 5 boroughs, yeah, we worldwide. Throw your gloves up, this ain't no game. Marco Boxing, respect the name. Fly on YouTube, man's bringing the pain. Breaking down bouts like Sugar Ray's Ray. Out in Queens, he learned to bob and weave. Boxing IQ, got tricks up his sleeve. In Staten Island, he studied the tape. Foreman's power and Joe Frazier's shape. Manhattan Nights, Madison Dreams. Watch Holyfield scrap on no flat screens. Brooklyn blocks taught him how to grind. Like Bo vs. Lewis, ahead of his time. Every upload, like a master class. He break it down slow, no need to ask. Combos, counters, legends in lore. Marco's got gems, you come back for more. Cut from Brooklyn to Queens, Staten to the Heights. Marco breaking down all them classic fights. Manhattan moves, BX pride, repping all 5 boroughs, yeah, we worldwide. Throw your gloves up, this ain't no game. Marco Boxing, respect the name. Fly on YouTube, man's bringing the pain. Breaking down bouts like Sugar Ray. So if you love a sweet science and the war of a ring, subscribe to Marco, let the bell ding. From Dempsey to Canelo, he telling it right. NY's own fight doc, shedding the light. The ding ding, that's the final sound. But Marco Boxing, forever breaking it down. Forever breaking it down.
Boom. What's up? What's up? What'd you guys think? And I could do the turkey video next if you'd like. That Marco was rumored to give Prime Roy good work and spar. I wish. Man, I would have given anything to fucking spar Roy back then. What up, Mo? Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, come on. He's not a fighter. He just started. Is he still? I'm not on the show anymore. Is he still fighting? I don't even know. I ain't sure. Appreciate you, Mamooner. You could probably change your name to Mamoon again. I don't think the easy bake oven thing is still locked. Just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to see the turkey one? Or no? Might as well drop it, right? You tell me. Play that shit. Play that shit. Play that shit. Play that shit. That more aggressive part of, I would have had a more aggressive part of the rap, like DMX tone, and been like, Marco saw your head. Saw your head. He wearing a dark leather trench coat with his sunglasses. What? That sounds mad gay. Oh shit! What up, CJ? Just talking about you. All right, let's play it. Let's play the turkey one. Here it goes. Boom. Let's do it.
The new capo and Don Corleone of boxing, Turkey Al-Sheikh. Turkey has spearheaded boxing's Osiris-level resurrection. He's the chairman of the General Entertainment Authority of Saudi Arabia. Al-Sheikh also happens to be more hardcore than an everlasting gobstopper when it comes to boxing. In just 17 short months, the Riyadh native has brought us more hits than the Gambino family and Ike Turner combined, matriculating a plethora of important fights with the mere shake of his nose like he's Samantha from Bewitched. Also making it his business to vacuum up the sanctioning bodies like a Dyson and combine the belts. Turkey has already brought us undisputed champions at light heavyweight and heavyweight, and in the process of doing all of this, Al-Sheikh's poetic and writing background has shined like a Tiffany's princess cut, as we've seen him drop boxing cinematography gems more creative than Steven Spielberg on mushrooms. Al-Sheikh has been warmly embraced by most fighters as he's monetarily blessed the elites like they're in Brewster's Millions. Turkey has absolutely jolted the life back into pugilism like he's using a defibrillator, painting more creative backdrops for mega fights than Picasso at the Sistine Chapel, hosting world title squabbles at the Eiffel Tower, the Colosseum, Times Square, Central Park, and many others. Turkey has spoiled boxing enthusiasts worse than Baruch assault, which leaves some fearing boxing might fall into a great depression if Turkey were to ever leave the General Entertainment Authority. But in a shrewd Kasparov-level checkmate move, Al-Sheikh drew up a play that would make John Madden jealous, as he used his own money to purchase the Ring magazine, which keeps himself and boxing bulletproof like Superman on Earth if he were to ever leave the GEA. In an effort to further heal boxing quicker than Wolverine, Al-Sheikh and Dana White have merged like Voltron to form the TKO Boxing League. While the Muhammad Ali Act prevents TKO from officially being a league, it's rumored to operate like one, recognizing only one Ring magazine champion per division, and implementing and enforcing rules using concise guidelines and structure. Turkey is truly a visionary, and many believe he's leading boxing to its glory of yesteryear, where the heavyweight championship was the most coveted title in sport.
Boom. Whoop, there it was. My man Turkey. Tip. What up, Tip? Where you been at, man? My man Tip. Tizip. Stock Chasers. What's cracking, Stock? What's cracking? How you been, Tip? I didn't know John Madden died. When did that happen? So that was my Turkey video. Like I said, Shaq sent it to Turkey directly. Shaq even sent me the screenshot. Not like I wouldn't be like, yeah, I don't believe you sent me a screenshot. I'd be like, but he sent me a screenshot anyway. So the Turkman will know who I am if he doesn't already. But that doesn't mean that the Turkman, His Excellency, will require my services. But we'll see. Let me not say require. He does require them because I'll make anything better. Will he utilize them? No. Will he want them? Does he want the services or not? Turk Beezy? Nah, I ain't doing that shit. That might be some shit that'll like mad disrespectful in that country. I'd never use you again. And he won't say Dello. Right, CJ? I want him to say Dello, not Piso. Turkey could literally put ring banner on your IG videos and it would be on brand. Appreciate you. Oh, I like that. You make everything better. It's the truths. Come on, it's the truths. When I go in and I'm able to do my thing, I want to do, yeah, because I'm different than everybody. I'm not saying it's just different, and it's an addition. Right, Stock? What's up, troll? Yeah, it's true. It would be on brand. That's a fact. We'll see. The Zone just approved me for some affiliate program thing. So I think I can use their videos now. I'm not sure. You're just better, not really different. Well, thank you. Yeah, all Turkey got to do is stamp you, but we need that job. That's a fact. Just chilling, my man. Hope you're doing well. I'm all right. I am all right. Yes, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I told the chat earlier, I'm waiting for that phone call to come in where it says like plus 001 799 whatever Saudi Arabia. I'll be like, yeah. You're gonna apply for the credit? Yeah. I just don't know when they come out. But I will. Maybe by that point I'll already be a part of the team, so I won't need to. Moving back to Sac in a week, y'all. Why are you moving back to Sacramento? Why you think Turkey feeding Shiraz to Berlanga? What's his plan of making that? I think Shiraz is going to beat Berlanga. I do. So maybe it's the other way around. That was an innovative idea to get locked. I know, right? Hold on 1 second, guys. We're back. Johnny. What up, Johnny? You want to run in quickly? Jump in? You can. Up to you. If y'all ain't know, Marco invited me to be a reoccurring panel guest. Gonna call it Marco and Darko. You made my wife laugh at that racist shit. The Shiraz dude, cool, but Berlanga, he can win. But will he win? Talk to me. He can win, but will he win? That's the question. He can win, but will he win? Let's see. Shiraz. Hamza Shiraz. Hamza Shiraz. Undefeated. High knockout ratio. British. But Muslim. Carlos Adames. It was a draw. What did we think happened at the Adames fight? Did we think that fight should have been a draw? What do we think? There's Johnny.
No draw.
Who should have won?
Adames won that fight, man.
Okay, I didn't see that fight. So,
what up, Marco? What's going on, chat?
What up, Johnny?
Ooh, nice show though. We had a really, really cool young fighter, undefeated, 6-0, Scooter Davis. Great interview, man. He's He's just a great guy. He trains with Barry Hunter, who's Tank's trainer, and Tank is like a mentor to him. He's 22 years old. Fought about 185 amateur fights.
Damn.
A lot of potential, man. Check him out, Marco. He's the real deal, but he also speaks very well. So we had like a conversation, and we were talking about football because he's a football fan.
Mm.
It was
Yeah, I
dope.
heard about him. I heard
Yeah,
about
yeah.
him.
No, it was dope. It was dope, man. But shout out to a couple of people that were in my live as well, watching that, bro. I enjoyed it. What's going on? What you talking about? What's going on? Talk to me.
Man, all over the place. They were telling me earlier that now I don't think this is true. That Ness yelled at you and
We
Two-Tone.
yelled. We all yelled at each other during that show.
You were literally yelling, or it was like playfully
I was yelling as well. Yeah.
at him?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah. We had a little bit of a back and forth. I mean, with this whole shit with this guy that Tone is beefing with, and
Mm.
yeah. Honestly, I'm drained. I don't even want to talk about. It was nothing crazy. Like we were fine. Like I stood on the show after that or whatever. It was just one of those things where
Interesting. He didn't get
I
kicked
needed
off,
to get
huh?
my point across.
He didn't kick you guys off, huh?
No, he didn't kick us off. I mean,
Interesting.
it was more of a. You got to check it out. Check it out for yourself, man. I don't even want
I
to comment on it. Check it out for yourself.
refuse to watch a second of that shit. That's why I'm just asking you.
Just fast forward to the part where I came on.
I literally have no interest in doing that. But I was just curious because
I
I
kind of
thought
needed to defend myself a little bit because they were throwing. He said a couple of things that I didn't think were okay, but it's okay. We're cool. I mean, it was just It wasn't yelling at each other maliciously. We were just, you know how it is. We're trying to talk over each other, and I'm Spanish, and he's, you know what I mean. It was one of those things.
And Tone too.
Before I got on, him and Tone kind of went at it a little bit.
Oh, so Tone wasn't on there when you got on?
No, Tone was on there first.
Oh, okay.
And then I jumped on.
Okay.
To because there was a couple of things that I needed to say, but
well,
yeah,
good. I'm glad you.
And I don't want to be that guy that we don't want to talk about that.
Good. I'm glad you yelled at him. Good for you.
It was yelling in like we were trying to get our point across type deal. It wasn't like
no, they were just saying that like I don't know. I guess they were telling. It was about what you said on my show, right?
Yeah. Well, it all stemmed from that whole two-tone show. Yeah.
How the fuck? I mean, that's why I was like, why would he tell you what to do when it's not even his platform? Who the fuck cares?
What do you mean? Tell me what to do?
Or why would he criticize what you're doing when you're not even on his platform? Like,
it had something to do with the guy. It had something to do with the guy. Where Tone had a beef with the guy, and then I went in there to voice my opinion, and now there's problems. I mean, it's just Marco is draining, man. I'm not,
Sounds silly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into it, bro. Just leave it alone. Yeah.
Super silly.
I don't want to be that guy either that we talk about this and then all of a sudden there's chat jumpers, they're going to start gossip. No, I don't want to talk about that because honestly, realistically, you guys know that I don't mention that shit on my channel. So I'm not going to do it on Marco's platform either. I don't think it's fair to Marco.
I don't give. I mean,
yeah, but out of respect for you, I don't want to do that. You don't deserve to be pulled into this.
I wouldn't be. So you could say whatever you want, but I get it, but I wouldn't be pulled. I mean, we'll pull in, but who's, but whatever.
Let's talk boxing, man. What's going on? What we got? What we got going on in boxing?
Nothing.
Did you see the press conference today?
I didn't. I saw clips of him, fake shooting him in the face.
Edgar, yeah. So Edgar was today's version of Teofimo, but not to that extent.
Mm-hmm.
Like there has to be one person now in every press conference that it's the guy that's going to be the talk of the press conference, the guy that's going to spice up the press conference. So Edgar was that guy today.
Okay. Did it work?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, he's. You got to understand, like the way people. Turkey Al-Sheikh's boy is Hamza Shiraz. So we all have this conspiracy theory, right? That.
That was the one that when they fought and then Turkey went over in between rounds, it was like, you're down. Right. Yeah, she's Muslim. Yeah.
Yes. So that's Turkey's boy. So we're thinking that the plan is that Turkey wants Shiraz to beat Edgar on this stage so that they could potentially set up a fight with Canelo, right? That's what we're thinking, right? The conspiracy theorists in boxing, right? Edgar needs to spoil the apple card, right? He is the guy. He says it. I'm the king of New York. You coming to my city. I'm going to knock you out, blah, blah, blah. He needs to go out there and do that. He's the bigger guy. This guy's moving up a division, even though he's taller. He's the bigger guy. He's the bigger puncher. Edgar needs to make a statement in this fight. Period.
I think Edgar's gonna lose.
You're a hater.
Why am I a hater? What has Edgar ever done to make you think?
I'm kidding.
Like, what has he ever done to make anybody think he could beat anybody?
I'm kidding.
No,
Where's
but
the haters? Where's the haters?
a serious question, aside from you saying just in general, like, what has he ever done to make anybody think that he could beat anybody elite?
He's knocked out 16 people in the first round.
You're right.
That's not Marco. Out of all people,
it's not.
The
But
former
since
fighter.
then-
how would you say that's not a big accomplishment?
Since then, he went from being
He's
100%
lost
knocked out.
only one fight since then.
Not lost. He's went from knocking out 100% to knocking out like 30%.
But he's lost only one fight.
He holds. I'm not talking about. But he never. First of all, he looked like shit. He bit somebody. I mean, because he got frustrated. He's not looking good against low-level competition. He's getting frustrated. He's cheating. I mean,
that one moment with the bite was one fight.
Oh, you're on your Puerto Rican shit now, aren't you? Is that why you're supporting this fucking guy?
No, I'm actually cool. I'm actually friends with Edgar.
That's why you're supporting him. Come on, man. Look.
I like Edgar. No, listen. I've not been friends with him my entire life. I just met him, a year ago, whatever. Good dude. Have you seen? I was there while he worked out. He let me come into the gym. I interviewed him on ringside. Great dude. He's not the guy that everybody portrays.
Yeah,
that he overportrayed in the media. I'm telling you that right now.
You were saying.
But I've always been I always liked Edgar though.
I don't know him. I just know that in terms of his skill, I think he has yet to be proven. He has shown that the biting and that whole thing against that level of an opponent, to me, like that's a big no-no in boxing. You start you start basically having a temper tantrum because somebody's frustrating you. Now he does hold an astonishing record, but it's two different records. Okay, first record, knocking out 16 guys in the first round. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I can name any other fighter who has gone from that to not knocking out almost anybody. I mean, a literal 360. That's crazy. Like usually they'll maintain. They might not keep going like that.
Competition, Marco. A step up in competition.
Who besides Canelo?
The kid McCrory was undefeated. Patrick McCrory was undefeated when he fought him.
Come on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not.
Well, if you're gonna sit there and tell me that you're looking for a big name, but again, it doesn't mean that the name isn't. It doesn't mean if the name isn't big that the fighter isn't.
No, not that big. You're saying step up in competition. I don't think it's been that much step ups. Is what I'm trying to say.
Even Angulo, the dude that he bit, you don't think that guy was a tough competitor?
He was tough. But it's about how he reacted to it. And the guy's still tough and high level, or even medium high level, is different things. I don't see it. And if I don't know if you know this, but coming up in New York as an amateur, he was a well-known amateur. He wasn't known as a puncher at all.
No, he was more of a boxer. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. So to me, it's even more astonishing that it just literally like screeching halted, and now he doesn't knock anybody out really. It's crazy considering how many he did. So, that to me is almost as crazy of a record. It's still impressive to knock out 16 people in the first round. Like, I don't give a shit who they were. That's impressive. But since then, no. I don't know.
No, I get you, man. Listen, it's fair. I mean, I'm not when I say hater, I'm just messing around. It's fair. Everybody's gonna have an opinion.
And I'm not saying he doesn't have it in him to possibly get there someday, but I just don't think he's there yet at all. I mean, at all. And I guess it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, the way he handled the Canelo loss.
That's fair as well.
It's like
that is totally fair. I cannot argue with anybody when they bring that up. The only thing that I will say is from his perspective, and he's told me this, everybody thought he was going to get knocked out. No one was picking him to win. People were saying he didn't even belong in the ring with Canelo. Like, why is Canelo giving this guy a fight, yet
he didn't?
That Canelo didn't knock him out.
Yeah, because he was 30 pounds heavier. Like, I mean, the only shot that Canelo dropped him with was a shot he didn't see, but he was fucking fine when he got up. To me, he seems.
And Canelo was trying to knock him out
Oh yeah, of course.
the entire fight.
Yeah. But it's hard to when you're
Fantastic.
naturally 160, and this dude's probably naturally a cruiserweight, Berlanga. It's like there's a big difference. It's hard to knock out, more mass of a human being. But I guess I don't like his mentality. Kind of me being a fighter kind of goes against the boxer's mentality. One, when times get tough, you cheat. That's a big no-no, right? And then two, when you lose,
But Tyson did it. There's plenty of fighters that did it that we all respect
exactly,
and we love and
exactly.
we admire and we revere.
Tyson. You don't know my outlook on Tyson. I think he was highly overrated.
Oh, you don't
Um,
like Tyson? You're not a Tyson guy?
I loved Tyson growing up, but when I look at Tyson, Tyson probably was the most skilled heavyweight of all time. But career, no, he lost. Like you're saying, he lost. He cheated. No, but so Berlanga did that, and then his reaction to the loss. I get being a little like, yo, people thought I wouldn't, but I would have expected, and what I've seen from other fighters, there's more focus on the
So
fuck, man, but he got me. I'm going to get better. I
so
learned. There wasn't much of that. It was just like, I lost. Let's go to the parade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
so
know.
you are like a lot of fight fans who are turned off by Berlanga outside of the ring.
Um,
There's a lot of people that are
yeah,
turned off by the Berlanga
yeah,
outside of the ring.
yeah. And he's like, I know he's on his New York like fucking shit, but it's a little too like
New York.
nah, not even like you could be New York and be charming. He's decided to, and I don't know if he's a charming person, but he sure as fuck doesn't show that at all.
He's a very charming
That's what
person.
I'm saying. So all he
Trust
shows
me.
us is abrasive. It seems phony to
It's
me.
marketing.
You're gonna get way more fucking bees with the honey. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody markets different. I get it.
Yeah, I don't
But
like it.
everybody
I
markets.
don't. Yeah, I don't
The
like
chat
that.
hate, by the way, the chat hates me because they say you're not reading their comments
I'm
because
ignoring Yayan on purpose.
you got to
Uh,
guess.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. You don't like this is boxing conversation, man. I'm reading through the chats.
it
Mo
can
Brain said,
definitely.
who has Shiraz beaten to prove himself? I agree. He hasn't beaten anybody either. So, it makes for a good main event.
Yeah, no, it's a good matchup. It's a good
Uh,
matchup. I think it's an equal matchup. I think Shiraz. And I don't even know. I got to watch Shiraz again. I don't think Shiraz is going to win. I just am not confident that Berlanga could beat somebody at that level. But I want to. I'm going to watch a couple. I forgot the Shiraz and Adamas fight. Shiraz looked okay. He has a very high knockout percentage. Shiraz.
yeah,
Which
he's sparking out dudes in the UK, that really nobody knows. But you know about those UK dudes that are hyped up, bro, when they come to the States, man. They shit the bed. It happens a lot. Stock
yeah,
chasers, I get it, man. He definitely turns you off. Again, bro, it's an acquired taste. I get it. But
yep. Just like
but I
Broner.
gotta tell you, believe me when I tell you, you probably won't. If you do, great.
I
He's
believe
really
you.
not that guy.
No, I believe you. I
He's
believe you.
really not that guy.
I totally believe
Trust
you. I believe you, but unfortunately, I just the biting thing is really the thing that turned me off the most. The most that shit was like, but whatever. Obviously, everybody makes a mistake. Maybe it's a one-time thing. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
the fight. Unfortunately, it's a fight.
Yeah, but we'll
Felt
see.
he was getting fouled. He felt he was getting headbutted or whatever it was, and he retaliated. It wasn't his best moment, but it's life. You live and learn. He hasn't done it since. So when are
Yeah,
we gonna let that go? Is my take.
yeah. And
You
this
know,
right here, yeah, and I'll read. I agree with that. He
make
made.
New York dudes.
I agree with that.
Hey, listen, bro.
I agree with that. But
It's an acquired taste, man. It's an acquired
yeah,
taste. And I won't argue anybody. Like I'm not when I say this, I'm not trying to convince people to root for him. No, I'm not. I'm just giving you my perspective
yeah.
because I know. But you know, it is
Well,
what it is.
we'll see.
Trust me, I get a lot of in the boxing voice. Forget about it. You got to see the way the chat cooks me when I start talking about, oh yeah, I'm moving for Edgar and I need Edgar to knock this dude out. Forget it. The chat they cook me.
Well, that's because what's his face loves Berlanga for some
Yeah.
weird fucking reason.
I mean,
Weird.
yeah, but it is what it is, right? You're going to how can I say this? There's certain dudes that you gonna rock with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just the way it is. This is a loyalty-driven business. You know, you're gonna be loyal to some people that are loyal to you or show you love or whatnot.
See,
You try to be as objective as possible, but you're always gonna be a fan as well. This is what got us to do what we're doing. At least for me, I can't speak for Marco. For me, I'm a fan.
yeah,
I
no,
wasn't a professional fighter.
I'll like somebody and I'll root for them, but I will very seldomly, in my analysis, let that sway me. Um, okay, maybe every now and then a little, but for the most part, like if I knew Berlanga, right? Because I know guys like this who I would still say the same shit. Yo, I like him. He's not that person, but what he did with the biting that looked bad. He has to. I would say
It
all.
did. I'm not absolving him for that. It did look bad. And at the end of the day, I'm just saying I'm rooting for him. Yo, Half Boxing, I appreciate you, brother. I saw that, man. Appreciate you, bro. And I got your t-shirt out. Your t-shirt is out. Hopefully you got it. It's in the mail. Yeah, I'm rooting for him.
Yeah, I mean, you're not big on
And that's all I
Sherrod.
can say. That's all I can say.
Well, we'll see, man. I'm annoyed because that press conference was here. Was it
How come you
today?
weren't there?
Because I don't get these fucking application emails. They don't send them to me. Every now and then somebody will tell me and forward it to me. Then I'll apply and I'll either get it approved or denied.
We'll tell whoever forwards it to you to get you on that
It's
list or something.
random. I don't have it's random. So I got to be more. I had no idea. No
If I was
fucking
living in
idea.
New York, I would have been there.
I mean, how do you have to get the
I
email
don't
from
know.
the company? How are you going to get
Yeah,
it from?
but I can probably get that email or whatever or put myself on that list, but I don't bother because
But I'm saying, how do you for me, I know people. I'll hit up, Blue Blood or whoever. I know a bunch of people who can forward me all these links, right, to apply. But I don't know that it's happening, so I don't know to ask. You know what I'm saying? Half the time.
Mhm.
Like I didn't even know this was happening in New York today. I had no idea.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Stock Chasers, check out that fight, bro, and let me know what you think, bro. Who's that, Vega?
Look who it is. Zorro
Zorro de la
de la
Vega.
Vega.
Alex Vega.
I will beat your ass, Vega. I will beat your ass. All right.
Vega, why you don't call into my shows, bro?
Because he only goes to fucking that other channel.
Nah, bro, they was trying to cook him over there too.
Were they?
Yeah. They were cooking
Whatever.
his ass today too, bro. Zorro de la Vega. Alex Vega is my guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah, that's
Eric
my bro,
Morales
man. That's
versus
my broski.
Roman Gonzalez.
That's my broski.
Cheeto versus Morales. I don't know, Ian. Yeah, Ian. Johan. Don't mess with the Johan. I don't know. That's a good one though. Yeah, man. I wish I would have been there, but I didn't know. And the fights. We went over this yesterday, right? It's going to be in Queens. We narrowed down. Now we know exactly where. It's next to the Arthur Ashe Theater. It's a separate theater.
Yep.
So I'm going to try to go to that. And I don't know if I didn't tell you, but did you see my Turkey Al Sheik video?
When did you put it out? No.
Today.
No, I didn't see it yet.
Okay.
So I end up on my feed tomorrow or something.
Okay, yeah. Whenever you get a chance, watch it. But it's basically me big upping, being like Turkey Al Sheik. I call him the new Don Corleone of boxing, right? And I go into
tag him.
Yeah, of course. I go into all the shit about him that I appreciate for the sport and that I like, right? So after I send it to Shaq, I go, yo, Shaq, do me a favor. Forward this to Turkey. Let's get him to recognize my skills. So then Shaq, within like 5 minutes, texts me back a screenshot of him DMing Turkey with the link saying, yo, we got to hire this guy. He's my man, about me.
Oh, wow. Nice.
But then, which is great, right? I showed the chat the screenshot of it, of Shaq, just of him. But who knows if Turkey will see it or when he sees it? Who knows if he'll give a fuck? But it's definitely a great start. So we'll see what happens.
Cool, man.
If I get a call from Saudi Arabia now, I'm gonna have to let you take the show over, and I'm gonna have to handle my business.
There we go.
Say what? I wanted him to answer it. What were they talking to? Everybody got pink slips today.
Oh boy,
I don't get it.
Yeah. There's a lot there. We'll just leave it at that.
What's that from my arch nemesis? What?
Chat members were getting sniped.
What do you mean? What's
timed
sniped?
out? When you
Oh, because they
time
were
people out.
because they weren't saying what he wants to hear.
When you time people out, man.
What was the? That's so fuck. That's like a temper. I mean, he has temper tantrums. So I'm not surprised.
Talk boxing, baby.
What was the timestamp for the TBV today when things got juicy? Alberto's dying.
Oh, he's talking to
Yeah, the
Vegas.
only reason I haven't brought this shit up, by the way, is because as soon as I
talking
started
to
this live, people were like, "Yo, Johnny was getting cooked or yelled at," and
Hooked.
they were saying all kinds of shit. Johnny.
Unreal. We'll
Shaq
leave it at that.
as Shaquille. Yes, stock Shaquille O'Neal.
We'll leave it at that.
Leave it at what?
Whatever the chat said.
Oh, Yayan wants to do mythical matchups. Those are dope. Those are called time machine matchups, Mo. I like them. I don't know. I was trying to take a nap. Word. Alberto was 3 hours of nonsense. You won't. No, Alberto likes that kind of stuff.
Oh man, it was.
I almost got booted. Why'd you almost get booted? What'd you do?
Yeah.
This was on the ass. Ew. Okay, I'm checking out Bumberto, the wimp. Oh man, I don't know how that started, but they call the poor guy Bumberto now. Bumberto. Which, I don't think he comes off like a bum, so I don't think it fits. But
he's called in my show a couple of times, man. He actually, it's good calls, man.
No, he is. He is. He's a smart, very smart for 16 years old.
Yeah, man. Yep.
For a 15-year-old, he's a smart guy.
Yeah. Exactly, bro. Hey, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? For 14 and a half, smart.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all still bring up Ness every live here. They were bringing it up today, man. They're bringing it up today. What happened was Vega. They had him and Tone were in my room the other day talking about some guy with a mustache, and ever since then, people come in here and bring it up. So
boxing.
I didn't even know who the guy was, Vega. I had no idea who the guy was up until they came in here and started talking about it. You always read my name as I never read your name as Bunberto. Ooh.
What is Bunberto? That is
Buns?
Where's the soundbite for that?
I ain't looking at you as buns. What's up? Gustavo. I'll leave CJ alone. There
Raphael, what up, Raphael?
Raph the man. I don't know why you think he's 16. He's 22. How do you know?
I don't even know.
That's assuming he told the truth. You kidding?
I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
Not the mustache man. Whatever his name is. I don't forget his name.
I don't even know, bro.
Whatever the fuck his name is. Kevin Kelly versus Junior. Ooh. Dirty work.
I knew Junior Jones when I was young.
I know him now. It's my man.
We grew up. We used to play in the same softball team when I was, I want to say 16.
I know him now. I know him. I know fucking Kevin Kelly personally. Those guys are my mans. I'd have to go with Kevin Kelly, but but Junior, if he hit you with that straight right.
What Junior did against Marco Antonio Barrera was legendary shit.
Yeah, it was.
Nobody expected him to beat Barrera that first time, let alone.
Did I watch boxing this weekend? Who fought? I don't think I did. Or maybe
I guess not. I guess not, Alex.
I don't think so. Who fought again?
Who fought?
What were the main fights this weekend that just passed?
Disgusting.
What were they? And I'll tell you if I saw it.
Shit all meshes. Now you got me fucking and I know I saw boxing this weekend. It was Navarrete and and Charlie Suarez.
Yes.
I did a live call-in on Monday.
Yeah, I watched
Suarez. You had the Pro Box on Saturday. You had
I didn't watch that though.
Damn, you know what? Damn, Marco, you disappoint me, bro.
I refuse.
You disappoint me.
So Alberto, yes, not Alberto. Excuse me, Vega. I did watch.
This is a 2-pack of ass.
I did watch some of it. Pristine, what up, blood?
Pristine, what's good, brother?
I think Usyk win the rematch. Probably. I think that's a safe bet. Very safe bet. Kevin Kelly, part Puerto Rican. I don't think so.
I didn't know that.
I could ask him right now.
Serious. Is that true?
Vega, should I ask him that? Because I don't think he is. I disagree with that, but I could ask him. Jones was lanky. Jones had that wide fucking back. He got serious distance. You would think he's far away because he had those long arms and that wide back, and he'd reach you when you think you're out of range.
Wow.
Absolutely.
That's right. Yo, Vega, how could I forget that? I was freaking there. I was there for both cards. I was there. I know.
I'm not laughing at you, though.
I got a lot of shit going on, man. I work during
Yeah,
the
no
day. I got my
shit. We
show at
all do.
night, bro. I forget. I was there. I was there for Friday and Saturday
We
night.
all do. That's why I asked you who the fuck fought, because there's a lot of shit.
Pro Box, bro. The
goes
card
on.
was lit, bro. How could you miss Pro Box, bro? Salute, Pristine. Appreciate you, brother.
Ask him. Ask who. Remington, what up? Roach
Remington was
Tank in
good.
the rematch. I would be surprised if that happens.
You know the rematch is supposedly set for August 16th, right?
I heard that, yet it's still not official. But yeah, I heard that. And I think what Coppinger said it, so it's probably going to be official soon, but there's not an official announcement yet.
Did you see that clip of Coppinger and Shakur?
No.
Shakur talking shit to Coppinger?
Nah, why was he talking shit to him?
Because he said he's a horrible interviewer. Like he was actually Coppinger was interviewing him, and he was saying this shit to Coppinger.
They were beefing, or it was like playful?
No, it was real. Shakur was keeping it real. Nets played it earlier, and I saw it, but I gotta find it. It's actually a good clip.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I
Yeah,
want to see
yeah.
how serious
Yeah.
the back and forth was. You know,
Yeah,
sometimes dudes are lighthearted. Sometimes they're it all depends.
Well, a lot of people don't like Coppinger's questions. Them IPAs had Johnny forget. Mo Brains is
Coppinger, to
crazy.
me, and maybe I'm just jealous because I want his job, which is very possible.
We're both hating. Yeah, we're both a little
he
hating.
always
But
looks like-
I'm being critical.
He always looks like he smells a fart. He's like, always. And he's like, there's a slight pause. He's like, he's off. His rhythm is off a little.
I don't like. I think he's awkward.
Yeah. Well, that's.
I just don't think he doesn't even look comfortable holding the mic, and his questions aren't good. And I hated him with Lampley and Tarver. I hated him.
We're saying the same thing. Agreed.
So, yeah. I guess we're both haters. Coppinger is horrible.
There could be a little bit of, life's about balance. We could be hating a little, but it's also truth to what we're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Man, for sure.
Let me see. I think Yayin just sent me a clip of that. Let's see.
Of what?
The Coppinger thing, I believe, is what this is.
Hopefully, I want you to be able to play that.
Yeah, this is it. I'll play it
That's
right
it? Check that out. Share your screen. I want to see that. That's dope.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, let's peep it. Boom. Boom. All right.
The worst commentator and interviewer in the business. Actually, this is his third take.
Appreciate the kind words, Shakur. Thank you for that.
Nah, no kind words for you, brother.
Oh, okay. Well, I was being sarcastic, obviously. But
oh, for real. I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't see the whole thing though. Like the clip that I saw.
Far the worst commentator and
like Shakur wasn't playing around.
I'm curious why. I could tell, and neither was he. I'm curious why he got so annoyed at him. Oh God, that's so.
You guys are gonna have to, you guys are gonna have to start paying me, man.
That's borderline. Matter of fact, not borderline.
Hey, listen, I got to give them what they want, man. I got to.
You doing it? All right, do it. I'm gonna play this theme music for it. Go ahead.
You think it's tutti frutti? People want to see
it. Let's get the theme music. Pop it out. Pull the titties out. Damn, you do got a fucking crazy thick hairline. That's so depressing.
Cash App. I'm gonna start charging y'all.
And why is Mamoon? He's 15. He has all his hair. What the fuck does he give a shit?
Does he not have his hairline is all jacked up?
No,
he's got 15. LeBron James, bro.
He's 15 years old.
LeBron James.
He's young. Maybe his dad's balding, so he's scared he's gonna look like that. I don't know what's happening. Marco got better hairline than me. I'm 50. You're not losing your hair. Get out of here.
The Cash App is open. Somebody gotta send me. Yo, you want my hairline? You get Cash App.
I might fly to Turkey, the country, and come back looking like Johnny. Like, boom. Like, yo, what's up, yo?
You know, after yesterday's show, I was dying.
What?
The Joe Button thing, bro. I was dying even after you logged off, man.
I like it. That's a good-looking dude. I'll take it.
I thought that's who's the one that said that again? I think it was Yayin, right?
No. I don't
Yes,
think it was. Was it?
I think so. Who said yesterday that that Marco looked like Joe Button?
I don't think it was
It
Yayan.
was it was Yayin, yeah.
Was it you, Yayo? Yayo?
I'm almost positive, man. I'm not 100%
Smooth
sure, but
said
I'm
it.
almost
Smooth
positive.
said it. Yeah, I don't think it was Yayan. Oh, now he's saying it was. Was it Smooth or Yayan?
It was somebody, man. That shit was classic, man. We logged off and I was still laughing. I was like, damn, yo, that shit was good. You just gotta let your beard grow a little darker.
Well, it'll grow white if I let it grow too much.
Mm.
Nah, it was me. Give me
That's
credit.
old,
Nah,
that's
man. I
old
think it
people
was
problems
Smooth.
like me. We got old people problems.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm in good shape though. So luckily, my body, I don't get injured because I box every day and I'm still good. I don't have any like reoccurring injuries. Thank God. Thank God. Eon cloud chasing on other people's jokes. Damn, Yayan.
So who was it?
He
I thought
says
it was him.
he says Smooth. Marco, why don't you watch Pro Box? Because the level of the
That's
fight
disgusting. Yeah,
don't
no, that's
interest me
disgusting.
most of the time. That's
That's
why.
disgusting that Marco don't watch Pro Box.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Well, maybe to you, but not to me. It was Bumberto. Nah, it wasn't Alberto. Remember you said Broner was the GOAT. I came up with the Joe. Yeah, Joe. I don't even know any of Joe Button's songs.
No, me neither, man.
And I don't think I look like him, but I'll take the compliment. I think it's a compliment, so I'll take it. Alberto, you're a loser. Jesus. They go at this kid.
This is every day, man.
Yo, I know. Nonstop. Level of the fight. Man, pack Marco up. You
Let
want me
him
to,
know, Vega, bro. This dude, how you don't watch Pro Box?
are we going to go
Great
over this again?
fights.
We can keep going over it. Maybe you guys can't hear me very clearly.
I don't think I've ever heard your explanation, honestly. I'm gonna
Doesn't
keep it real.
interest me.
I've never heard your explanation of why you don't watch Pro Box.
Doesn't interest me. The fights are not at the level that are exciting to me. Usually, you might get a couple slide through every now and then, but that's why. Pump it up. Pump. Oh, that's his song. Pump it up.
I don't know.
You want me to ask him? You saying he's Puerto Rican? I'll fucking ask him.
He said, or should we wager something?
I'll wager a knuckle sandwich. Wager.
Vega, you heard that?
Hey man, are you Puerto Rican at all? I got this punk ass Florida Herb telling me you are.
He's not typing that.
Dude says, yes, I am. I got this dude, punk ass Florida Herb says you're Rican.
Vega's Puerto Rican, man.
We'll see. All right, Vega. We'll see. My mother was born in Puerto Rico.
And what does that mean, Vega?
I don't get why he's telling us this.
Yeah, what does that mean? So where was your dad born? And where were you born?
Back of a truck.
He said it, not me. He said it, not me.
He's coming out. Slow down, honey. I stand corrected.
Vega's a slumlord, bro.
What is this? Is this from
He's
my
a
thing
slumlord.
yesterday? Is this him?
I have no idea what that is.
This is probably clipping. I was born in Jersey. You ain't no
I was
damn
born in Brooklyn.
from no damn West Coast.
But you're Puerto Rican, yes or no? Answer the damn question.
Yeah, he's Puerto. Well,
You be beating around the bush.
I think he's 100% Puerto Rican. I think his dad too. But like born in America as opposed to Puerto Rico.
So he's a New Yorican or Jersey Rican.
Nah, he's a Florican. Flow-riding Rican.
He was born in Florida?
I don't know. He every ounce of his being oozes Floridian though. He was born in a mud puddle.
He's such a
Damn.
he said I'm American.
I'm American. What clip? I don't want to watch any damn clips. All my grandparents were born in Puerto Rico.
So you're Puerto Rican. You're so fucking complicated, Vega.
You look Dominican though.
He's so complicated.
I'm just fucking with you. I know that
Who
Puerto
said
Rico.
he looks Dominican? Me?
No, Vega. I know they hate being called Dominican. Puerto Ricans do not like that. Do not like that. Is there a beef with Dominicans? Like, still? Like, do they kind of not like each other with Puerto Ricans?
Nah, we're not Dominican. We're Puerto Rican. Like, don't call us Dominican. That's all it is.
Okay, so that's a yes. Okay, cool.
He said that's
You were born in. Where were you raised?
motherfucker. I was born. He's so fucking complicated, bro. So complicated.
You don't want to relive the joke. Oh, that's what that is.
Shout out
It's
to
not.
Robert Gallegos, bro.
It's not a joke. I like it.
You missed
Hey.
Robert Gallegos' comment.
Robert, Marco. Oh, what up, Robert? ¿Qué pasó?
Sleeping behind the wheel, bro.
Salvatrucha?
Yeah, I'll still be on TBV.
What's Salvatrucha? See? Floridian.
Sorry to hear that, Vega. Even though I love Florida now, but I'm not a Floridian.
Oh. Uh-oh. Chicago, who is Mexican, says you look like you're one of his people. I used to claim I was from NY until Berlanga. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Stock, you a New Yorker, bro. King of New York, baby.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you know?
I'm almost positive.
Oh, you've seen him
Am I
before?
wrong?
I don't remember where he's from.
Stock Chasers is a New Yorker, bro.
If your land was conquered by the Spaniards, you all have Spaniard blood.
There you go.
Thank you, Ramon. Thanks for the history lesson. That's true. La Mara? What's that mean?
La Mara?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what the hell that means either.
Some shit. Some shit. Alberto Johnny balances out the chaos of TBV really well.
I try.
I
try.
In Florida. I live in Legoland. You live in Legoland. Damn, he played you. I'm not.
I do, though. I live 15 minutes away from there. He said, I'm not a fucking Spaniard.
Damn. Racist. No beef, just competition.
Yeah, but where are you from, Stock? New York, right?
Well, he'll tell us.
You New Yorican, bro. I'm willing to guess.
We'll find
I
out.
was a New Yorican. I grew up a New Yorican. I grew up in Brooklyn, Bushwick, New Yorican.
My whole neighborhood was fucking Puerto Ricans, literally, and black. Probably more Puerto Ricans.
So, yeah, same here. I grew up, yeah.
Yeah. Being light skinned, you get every race in the book. I've been called Puerto Rican, Mexican. Yeah, with you, it's the hair. His hair is like slightly brown, so it throws people off, probably. I'll be at Legoland in 2 weekends.
Hit me up, bro, when you're out here.
Mexican knowledge.
Maybe I can hook up with you around there or something, or have dinner or something, bro. Hook me up. Hit me up.
Damn, that's a shitty neighborhood. All the Puerto Ricans. When you say fuck Puerto Ricans, it sounds racist. Huh? Oh, fucking Puerto Ricans. Oh, me? Yeah, probably. I guess it took a worldwide.
Is anything wrong with that?
Fucking Puerto Rican. Yeah, it does.
I'm a fucking Puerto Rican. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but me saying it. Fucking Puerto Ricans. See?
But you're Joe Budden. You're like black.
I'm black, right? Brooklyn born, New Jersey. Oh, Newark. Gross. Newark is where all the cockroaches and the dirtbag. No, I'm just kidding. NYC baby born.
I told you. I knew it.
Washington Heights and Queens.
Stock Chasers called in my show, and he was walking the streets of New York, bro.
He got to be Dominican.
I could see the background. I could see when he was walking. He was walking in the streets of New York.
He got to be Dominican growing up in Washington Heights. Marco got a lot of. That's true. That's true. That is absolutely true. Mara Salvatrucha. Oh, MS-13. Those are Salvadorians, though. What are we doing here? Newark is nasty. Everybody from Newark is nasty.
It smell like a toilet full of nasty ass shit, okay?
They smell like that. They have temper tantrums. It's not a good place. Just telling you. Nah, it's not Mexican. People call me Mexican. I'm telling you, it's only black and white or Mexican. I don't know. Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna wrap this up. The boy's tired. So you went. Your live lasted longer, or you just went live later today?
No, man, that interview lasted like an hour and 20 minutes. And then, I was talking, for a little bit with the with the chat, and then I wrapped it. Yeah, no, it was like a conversation. Like before you look at it, I'm like, damn, I got to get this guy out of here, bro. I've had him on for over an hour. Usually my interviews don't go that long.
Yeah. Now people jumped in and they were started talking about that whole shit, and then
But this started a little later. Like he didn't. Well, yeah. I mean, by the time I got him, it was like 9:15. Whatever.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's reconvene mañana.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Or I'll do my 2 p.m. joint, and then I'll do my nighttime joint.
I'm not doing a show tomorrow, so.
All right. I'll let you know. All right. Peace, everybody.
Peace out, y'all.
All right.